the Red Sky Dragon. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I really hope you enjoy the content. You are currently with the name and the profile pic of my favorite card, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time, to be honest. Like, I just love the Slifer. So seeing your name and your icon, your profile, really brought back some memories. But yeah, I really love that card. I really love Yu-Gi-Oh in general, to be honest. I just quit the game because it's too expensive. I heard that prices did go down a bit as of lately, but I enjoy playing One Piece more now. Okay, so because I've been changing my deck list around a lot, I didn't have the time to make the beautiful Photoshop image for you guys about the deck profile, but this is currently what I'm playing. It is going pretty fine, but I do need to talk with you guys a little bit about the reasons why. I'm not playing any removal right now. I am thinking about bringing back Ragnarok, but the reason I was playing like this before, like this. I just went to a locals today. I went 2-2, but like playing Ragnarok, like playing removal, you can only play removal if you are already ahead. So it feels weird because most of the time when I'm already ahead, I'd rather not play Ragnarok and just keep playing Lily. It's very rare the cases where I find Ragnarok when I actually need it. And when I don't have anything else to play and just have the Ragnarok, that means I don't play board. And that means Ragnarok, it becomes useless because you lose your turn by not making board, by removing your opponent's board, but that means next turn your opponent can just build board again. So yeah, it's very weird, but I am thinking about like removing one Anana to just put one Ragnarok. This is just to not find it, unless like maybe in some situations. But yeah, and many times I like cycle with Perospero, and I would like to find literally anything else, and then Ragnarok comes by. So yeah, I just took away all of it to add more consistency. Slow beam sword, goaded events. I think this should be core right now, to be honest. Like in the meta that I am, the West is, and I am at my locals. Like this has won me like a lot of games by now. Law also comes up a lot. I am playing 2 of him because he's not searchable, but we cannot afford playing 4 of him because we want to find again anything else. But he's just better tech than Ragnarok. Because Ragnarok, not only are you losing a turn to not build board, sometimes, attention, be careful, like, I'm saying, like, most of my situations, like, I don't find the need to play Ragnarok when I am already ahead at my locals. On the sim, Ragnarok works perfectly fine, so yeah. But when it comes to Law, it's just much better tech. And when it comes to Ragnarok, also, many of the decks that I play against on my locals just have anti-removal. So we have the Beige, for example, and we have the Tashigi, for example, and this will only get worse in OP12. So yeah, I decided not to play Ragnarok. Like there were not many situations where I was using him or could even use him. I just couldn't afford to use him. But Law, it's always nice. Like if you do find they are at 7 cards in hand, like you can just drop this. You are at least building board, building a blocker, and you're taking resources from their hand, so it's really nice. So I'm playing 2. And also, since we are talking about the Beige and so on, another card that I've been starting to love is Oven. I'm playing only 2 Oven and 2 Bond Clay because I only have 2 Bond Clay in real life. So Oven is the budget option to complement and having 4 copies. And he's actually doing wonders. He does actually help a lot, and also helps a lot against the Blackbeard. So because it's not on play, although most of the time Blackbeards don't discard cards from hand unless you're going to 7-8 Dawn. So the Bond Clay usually goes through anyways, but Oven also takes away the Lafitte. So sometimes if you go first instead of playing Perospero, you can play Oven. If you have already played the Pudding, swing with Katakuri, get on back with Pudding, Oven, take away Lafitte, and you don't lose swings onto board, and you can actually play aggro onto Blackbeard, which is usually what you want to do. So that's pretty much it. Also, only 8 2Ks. That's because we are revolving more around blockers. Ananas super annoying. Obviously, most decks at my locals run 4 of these, so it's pretty annoying. But it's the best we have, and also why I'm thinking about removing just one for one Ragnarok, literally. But yeah, Sasaki. So with Sasaki, we have 8 options to play on our 3 dawn turn, so that's nice. And then on the third turn we have 8 options to ramp us up. So Parasparrow, Bon, or Oven. So that's pretty nice. And then you have the 8 searchers to complement all of that. So the deck has a lot more consistency on the strategy, and a good success. Literally, the only thing I would change here is take one Ana for maybe one Ragnarok. That's it. Thank you. Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles, and today we're going to be looking at some more Purple Kata gameplay. The OP bounty was with the servers down because they were doing an update, or at least, like, I don't know, it was a pretty long ass update because I just couldn't connect to their servers. But I needed to record a video for you guys, so I decided, you know what, let's try to find some exotic, more exotic decks that we haven't seen here on the channel. So we keep it interesting for you guys. Also, we're trying a new deck list. I think you guys saw it by the deck profile. I need to record it after this. But yeah, so I just decided to bring something different a little bit, or at least decks that we don't usually see. Yeah, we sent Parasparrow. I think we could potentially play Oven next turn. I've been changing the deck list around, guys, a lot because I don't know. I do find some success with Purple Kata, but just not enough to win locals. At least not yet. Maybe it's a skill issue. But like I was having a problem of just not finding Parasparrows through a whole game, or 8-cost Katas, or Linlings. Sometimes the whole 3, and I was playing 4 copies at the time of each. So I'm like, okay, I need to up something. I know I need to have something to rely on, and so I changed the deck around because of that. And then I found out Sword Beam Sword with this new strategy that revolves a little bit more around on playing mid range, in case we don't find these pieces, and we can rely on our 2-cost Kata and play a little bit more mid-range, and that leaves us with 2 dawn up for the Sword Beam Sword. Slow Soul Beam Sword. And it's just goated. It has won me so many games. So here is, like, for example, right now, we didn't really see the whole package for our combo, so right now I'm just playing mid-range and just dropping the 7-cost Sanji and just poking him till I find the 2-cost Kata. That's just it. That's all we do if we don't find the pieces for a combo. Also, this strategy relies a lot more on just go first. You know, just go first. We play super aggro onto our lives, onto their lives, sorry. And then late game, when we start playing Linling and a lot of 8-cost Katas, because late game we can also make the combos with 8-cost, with the 2-cost into 8-cost if we find the if the game drags out a lot. So we can start, instead of playing super aggro into their lives, that's when we start going a little bit onto board, because we have such big swings. That's when we start going, making them going down on cards in hand and destroying board. Also, and yeah, like, and that it's what makes, in my opinion, the deck work a bit better. Like today's locals were so close. I swear I was so close. In every game was so close. There was one where I misplayed. That's all my fault. But Ragnarok just didn't feel good. Like, I literally wanted to see anything else, and then Ragnarok. Like, I discarded a Ragnarok with Parasparrow to then find another Ragnarok, and I'm like, I can't use this. And then there was a second game where I did use Ragnarok, and because I couldn't do anything better, and that's just, you know, it didn't matter because he pretty much ended up winning because I didn't build board that turn. So yeah. Right, now we can do the combo. He's at 10 Dawn, so we're gonna start going up on Dawn again. I think potentially, yeah, we just play the oven. Does Shanks also... Oh no, it is not affecting us. So we just go 7, we pass turn. Next turn I am thinking about playing the Peril Sparrow and leave. Again, this is where the slow beam sword comes in handy, because we can play mid-range and then we're gonna have the slow beam sword, which is insane. But this turn I couldn't, I needed to build some board to make threat onto lives, so we'll see what we can do. She also, the Sugar also played the 10 cost chunk, so right now we are kinda in a fight against time. He discarded a slow beam sword. I think that shouldn't have been the case. Okay, so there you go. He's probably gonna swing with the Shanks. He has nothing to lose. And we just block. Yeah. Okay, so now let's see what we can do. We're gonna go wait, but I should have gone 9. Okay, just uses the Don Flamingo effect. Yeah, he uses the Hell Judgment. And then he still needs to counter, so I'm just gonna go 5 here and potentially... Yeah, I'm gonna go 5 and see what he does, and then I'm probably gonna play Parasparrow, cycle the other Parasparrow. I could potentially swing with Katakuri just to see the top deck, so I can use the Parasparrow, but he takes a 5k, and so I just go for game. Like, I don't care. And it does work. So next game is against Bonney. He's the one choosing the turn, so he chooses to go first. We did not find the pieces for the combo, so yeah, I do have to mulligan. That's the problem with the deck. Yeah, there you go. Do I keep? No, I don't keep. Yeah, there you go. We still don't find, but at least we have a pudding and we have a bond clay, so we do have the ramp, so that's not bad. That's better, at least. We whiff, because we cannot search a 1 cost. So yeah, that's... Not gonna lie, at the time of this game, it did piss me off. But it is what it is. But yeah. Because we potentially just spend 1 card from hand for nothing, but yeah. That's the problem of playing Sasaki's sometimes. I was playing the vanilla 2Ks, but with this new way of playing the deck with the mid-range, I wasn't playing the vanillas. Like, there were just 2Ks. And so I decided, you know what, let's go with the Sasaki. I think Sasaki is good. If he blocks, we could just play Bond Clay attach 1 Don with Pudding and swing, but he didn't, obviously. I don't think he would care that much for a Searcher. So we have the ramp. Next turn we can play Sanji. He plays another Bonney and he cannot activate it. We cannot activate Law. I'm going 5 here. There you go. He takes, and I was hoping for him to counter, actually, not gonna lie, but obviously it's a green deck, so he would take. And now we just go 7 onto 5, make him discard 2 cards from hand if he wants to, or block with the Rosinante, which is also nice. So like, he does spend 2 cards, so that's hopefully when he drops Fortress Katakuri, he does not have Rosinante to help him out. We have a lot of counter in hand as well. Here I was not, sorry, I was answering a message. So yeah, sorry, it's gonna take just a little bit. So yeah, I could potentially have rested the Bonney and attack onto it. I don't know if he would have blocked. I think he would have blocked. But yeah, he does play Carrot. That Carrot is a problem. Like, that Carrot is a problem because we don't have the 8 cost Katakuri. He's at 7 on, so we cannot abuse the combo of the Katakuri just yet. So potentially we're just gonna play Law. Actually, we could potentially play Law and set up a Kid Kata. So if we top deck a Katakuri, we can just replace it right away on his next turn. So no. So we are at 8. No, we are at 8. So we could have got the top deck on the Katakuri, but we didn't. I'm going 7 just in case he blocks. He still needs to... he still needs to counter 2 cards, so he's probably just gonna let it go. Or he's gonna block Rosinante, but I don't think that's the case. I'm starving him. I don't know how good this actually is. Oh, I actually did it. I didn't remember I actually did the combo. Yeah, so now that... I don't know, I feel like if I go too hard on lives, that's just resources for their hand. He's gonna keep freezing that Sanji, but we cannot do anything about Carrot. Again, as you guys can see right now, Ragnarok here would just not be good. Like, he has 2 cards that can protect the from Ragnarok, so yeah. I think we counter. I would have taken, actually. 10, yeah. There's nothing else we can do. We just go 12. 12, he blocks. He's gonna rest our Law. Yeah. There you go. And next turn he's gonna block with Hurosh, so that's a problemo. Unless we top deck a Sanji. If we do, that would be nice. I did not find one 8-cost kata this whole game. So yep, that's Hody. So now he can just literally pressure my whole board. Like he can take the whole, like he's gonna remove the Law, he's gonna remove the Katakuri, freeze the Sanji. And the only thing we have to swing with will be Lilin, because he's gonna rest our Katakuri and he's just gonna block with Orochi, so yeah. He goes 9 on 2 kata. Why, man? Just go with Bonney, but sure. We take 8 cost kata, but now it's too late because it's gone. I think the best we can... Oh, no, it's not. We cannot play Sparrow on to see if we see the 8 cost kata, because he's gonna rest our kata leader, so yeah. And we need to swing with Liling, so here we go, take Kuroge. That Carrot survives another turn. We just play kata, and yeah, that's the whole thing. That's everything we can do. He plays Zoro, and I think that's game. Like, he can just attach one Dawn onto Kid, and he's gonna keep on. Goddamn. Sorry, I'm getting messages on my phone. I hope you guys aren't hearing that. We forced to take here. Ooh. We just take. Like, I think we lost, like, with that Zoro, because we cannot attack onto lives because of the Kid. We cannot finish game because he froze our Sanji. So, like, even if we could go for lives, we would just have 3 swings. So I'm just making sure he doesn't counter that one. We need to play the 2 Ananas. We haven't been able to use our leader effect through the whole game, pretty much. So he could have another Hody in hand, but our best shot here is try to take board and hope for the best. That's 8. So he does use like 3 1Ks, and I'm like, maybe he doesn't have another 1K, but he does, obviously. Ugh. And I go to Holy. I should have gone just make sure to take away Carrot, take away 1 swing, but I got greedy. And there you go. Now we just, yeah, we take away 1. At least got a 2K, so we now play the 2 blockers. We take away Sanji because he would just rest it again. But yeah, I should have gone freeze it again, but I should have gone for a Carrot there. Would it have mattered? I don't know. I have no idea. Let me see actually right now. So he goes 7. I think it's to force us to use this, the Lily and leader. Like that Zoro is, yeah, there you go. He touches 2, goes, we need to block. So let me see, if he didn't have the Carrot swing, could have we survived? We do know what his card in hand is. Okay, so yeah, I think we would have survived here. Maybe not, because he could just attach Mordon onto Hody Jones or Zoro and just make sure we couldn't counter out of it. Because his 3 swing, 3, 4, 4, 5. Yeah, that's too much. Yeah, he wouldn't have mattered. The only thing he could do here was go wide. I don't think he would have mattered. Like, we block. Now he goes here and we block. Yeah, he wouldn't have mattered. I think we would have been in the exact same situation. So yeah, we just lost because we know exactly what he has in hand. We cannot go for game. We have no rush. We need it for 4 swings to connect, and we didn't get it. And only that he had the leader effect. So yeah, it is what it is. We didn't find the 8 cost Katakuri till very late in the game. Too late, actually. Maybe I should have left my 2 cost Katakuri in hand as well. That could have been a thing to do. But we probably would have to discard it as counter, because he would have gone for lives with the board instead of going for the 2 cost Katakuri. But it is what it is. I think we didn't stand a chance anyways, because we didn't see the Katakuri, but we could have done some things differently, sure. Last game is the Gear 5 Red Luffy. I haven't seen these guys in a while, but it's a very fun deck, and I think it's actually strong. So he chose to go first, but we do have a good hand, so we can keep it. We find a 2K. I'm not gonna grab the Lin, because most of the time against aggro decks I prefer to be defensive and play mid range until they run out of resources, and hopefully find 8 cost Katakuri. There you go, exactly. 8 cost Katakuri does wonders against aggros, especially red aggros. They need to spend the Gum Gum Mule onto our Katakuri if they want to remove it. It's gonna go 3. I think we're gonna, should we take? No, okay. So we just, yeah, there you go. We go 5 on Tsunami, play Evan, pass turn. We gonna starve this boy. He's gonna, next turn is at 5. So if he plays a 5 costs, we can just play another Evan and pass turn. We have an Anana, so we're safe. And we have a lot of 2Ks, so yeah. Let's set up board and just let him do whatever he wants to do. There you go. So that's a 5. He could potentially play the 4 cost Zoro, attach 1 Dawn, and then 2 Arsadon. Yep, there you go. We take the 7, and we just we just counter. Now, oh, that's actually not bad. We should search first. Or not. Ooh, that's bad. We should have searched first. Yeah, we should have searched first. I don't know why I didn't search and then just attach two. Okay, so he plays Luffy, so that's one card at a hand. But he goes 6. Why not more? What do we have that's 7 cost? Nothing. Sanji, okay. Okay, okay. We have an Ana still, so it doesn't really matter. He goes 2 lives, so that's even worse. You should have gone, like, yeah, you should have gone to just for board. We were still blocked 1, and you would have taken the oven. So we go 7, 8 actually. That's a 4. So with oven we can just take away his other Sanji, and then we can do the yeah, and now we can play Anana and Law. No. Okay, because this time we do have the 8 cost kata. Okay, so we just set it up. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. We go another 2k. Now we... Ooh, that was a nice setup. Bam. So now we can just poke him a little bit. Go 9. I think we should go 2 9s. Actually, no. We should go 1 9 and then just attach everything. And swing. Yeah, there you go. And now we just go with everything. Okay, we can... Oh. We could swing. Yeah, we should swing 5 here. Yeah, start taking slowly lives. Bam. Another dragon. Goddamn. So we use leader. And then just a 2k when we take this one. That's nice. We can find another 8 costs. Nope. I think I should grab the 2k actually. Ah, goddamn. Okay, whatever. Maybe I'm just gonna set up more mid. Whoa. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Nice. There you go. No! What the? No, I should have just let the 2 cost category go. Oh my god. Yeah. The 2 cost category here was not needed anymore. I think Law and Sanji were much better. Okay, now we set up for game. Okay, we just stake. I mean, we did find the 8 cost kata, but like we just didn't need it because this turn we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swings with 2 lives, so he needs to play blockers or we can just end. He plays another. We do not care. Yeah, we can just... And we block. Now, we should go for a game here, but I know I'm gonna get greedy. I know I'm gonna get greedy. I'm such a dumbass. So I should... Yeah. I should have done this, because if he had another Luffy, we lose, right? So yeah. I should have just... I don't know why I spent 1 swing onto board. Just end game. There you go. And we go another 9. Oh, he connects. So yeah, those were the games. I know I got greedy there. I shouldn't BM like, but yeah, I still did. It did give me a little bit more confidence because we're starting to look at the top of his deck. so we were actually starting to know what he had in hand, so it did give me a little bit more confidence. But again, we spent a lot of turns there not using our leader ability, and we could get a sneaky Luffy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was just some different matchups that we are not used to see here on the channel. I still hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.